Oh, God. All right, listen. I don't always want to make these videos coming off like I just rant about, anonymous BS that I see up on the internet all the time, but sometimes it astonishes me. The latest being the Osmo Action, which I'm filming on right now, and the GoPro 7. Mainly on the forums. It's gotten to the point where it's like every single day we get some mindless post up on the forum, or on the Facebook page rather, just asking us, should I get this camera or should I get the GoPro 7? And it's funny because a lot of people have pointed out that it doesn't seem that anybody is talking about the GoPro 7 or talking about the Osmo Action rather on GoPro 7 or GoPro Facebook pages, but it seems like we're getting a bombardment of it on the Osmo Action and DJI Facebook page, which some people can say, well, that's because the trolls are coming out and they're just trying to, stoke the fires here and start trouble. But regardless, here's the thing. You're talking about a $350 camera, the Osmo Action here, or you're talking about a GoPro 7, which it depends on what day of the week is going to be the sale that you get. It could be $50 off. It could be $100 off with a trade-in. It could be, I don't know. But let's just say that it costs anywhere from $300 to $350, same price point. Guys, just pick one. It's $350. It's a small action cam. It's not a be-all, end-it-all for photography or videography. These things are meant to fit in your pocket, stick in the, tight spaces, and be able to deliver some 4K quality with some stability. Some are going to be stronger than others in certain aspects of whatever they do, whether it's the field of view, the stabilization, whether it's the ability to stream live. There's all kinds of, the front screen on the Osmo Action. I have an Osmo Action. I have an Osmo Pocket. I also own a GoPro. I don't own the 7, I own the 5, and it's fine. I just wanted something new and new technology, so I got this. Guys are making a huge deal out of it, and I get that it costs, money, but you got to stop worrying about so much about what your gear is that you're using, and just learn how to use gear overall in the first place. Again, I hate to come off as like a know-it-all, and that's not what I'm trying to do, but we got to get out of this thing where all we're doing is chasing the latest and greatest, and we're just like these robots where it's like, oh my God, a new camera came out, I have to buy it, because if I don't buy it, my photography is going to suck, my videography is going to suck, and I'm going to be left in the dust. That's bullshit. You learn how to use your gear. Again, I do work professionally as a photographer, but I also do other things. But I don't consider myself an authority and this has to be the way it is because Joe said it. But guys, I stand by my work, and I posted a picture and I'll put it up right now. This right here was taken with an Osmo Action, handheld. I think I was at 1/60th on the shutter. ISO might have been cranked up to like 400 or so. I don't even know. Just using, this is, you want to make your photography a lot better with these cameras, and I don't care what you're using. Buy Polar Pro filters, or any filters rather, but I like the Polar Pros. This is the key right here. Slow your shutter speed down for, the 180 degree rule for your video, and also, get some polarization for your photos to make some of the colors pop and take off some of the glare. Again, it's learning how to use your equipment. That's what's going to make you a better, videographer or photographer, not just chasing after what other people's opinions are of whatever gear. It all depends. It's all subjective. If you go on an Osmo Action, Facebook page, and you ask whether you should buy the Osmo Action or GoPro, what do you think they're going to tell you? What camera? Take a wild stab at what they're going to tell you to buy. They're going to tell you to buy the DJI. That's what they're going to say. Buy the DJI. They're not going to tell you to buy a GoPro 7, and if they are going to tell you to buy the GoPro 7, most people are going to say that they're trolls and that they were just implanted into the Facebook page to cause trouble. Conversely, if you go over to GoPro and say, I don't know, I really like that new Osmo Pocket. Oh, that's garbage. The Osmo Pocket's garbage. The Osmo Action's garbage. You got to buy the GoPro because you're on a GoPro forum. And it's just not here. It's on every single thing that you go to. It's like, I join these Facebook pages because I want to see what people are creating. I want to see what they're doing with their cameras. I want to see how they're enjoying the features that their cameras have. I like to also see what technologies are coming out and, you know, where the company is advancing and what they're going to be offering us. I'm not saying that I have to run out and buy it, but just to see where we are going as a direction when, you know, we're making purchases. Because, listen, guys, we control the market. We're the consumers. So it's up to us. And if something's not working, then don't spend your money there. But you get it on there too, and it's all these people just ask, should I buy a Canon EOS R mirrorless or should I buy the Sony A7 III? Bud, you're on a Canon website. You're on a Canon Facebook page. What do you think they're going to tell you to buy? Same thing with Nikon. Should I get the Z6 or should I stick with my Sony? I don't know. I don't know what you should do. What do you think you should do? What do you like about each camera? Stop being a muppet and start trying to figure out why you shoot the way you shoot and what options you need. I bought my Canon because there were specific reasons why I wanted a Canon over a Sony. There were specific reasons why I enjoy my Canon for certain things than I do my Nikon. See, I don't stick with one brand, and I don't recommend anybody do what I do. This just works for me. But I use different tools for different things, and not all of them are the best for everything. So we got to get out of this box that we put ourselves in, that we're going to be completely, you know, loyal and fan-based on like maniacs on one company or not. They're tools, man. They're not people. You don't owe them any allegiance. You don't owe them any, you know, loyalty. It's a tool. They don't care about you. They just want you to spend your money. So spend your money, but spend it wisely and knowledgeably, and buy the tool that you like. It's every day, man. It's getting tiring. And then you'll just see the bashing of every single thing that each camera can do or can't do. And what did I read today? Today I read, the Osmo Action is it's horrible because, you know, the Polar Pros and ND filters just ruin, you know, the picture. Okay, well, I just posted a picture with an ND filter on it. And to me, I'm not saying I'm an award-winning, you know, landscape photographer, but it looks just as good as anything else that I ever put out there. I don't know. And video-wise, I mean, I'm not filming the next, you know, the next Star Wars movie here. I'm not. I'm filming family videos and fun little quirky things to post up on YouTube to create memories and just to be creative. I'm not looking to, you know, produce a Hollywood movie with a you know, a red camera. This isn't a $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 camera. It's $350, guys. I mean, what do you can expect a lot from it, and you're getting a lot from it. But, you know, just to bounce every idea and just throw it in the garbage if it's, oh God, oh man, what are we doing? I just want to go on the Facebook page and I just want to see what you guys are producing with your cameras and be like, wow, man, that's inspiring. I like that idea. I'd like to try to do an offshoot of what he created because I could use something like that. Or, wow, that's a cool technique. And, oh, wow, look how well he did with the camera. And instead it's just, what do I buy? What should I get? I heard this. This is better because of that. You know, oh, God, it's too much, guys. So, you know, again, short rant, well, maybe not short, actually pretty long rant, but I think a well-deserved rant. I think this is where everybody is on the forums. I've seen a couple other people chime in and kind of saying the same thing, where they're just like, over and over again, man. Yeah, you get it everywhere. You get it with, like I said, you get it with these little action cameras. Listen, you guys are putting these things in hopefully extreme conditions, and that's what they're meant for. They're going to break eventually. They're going to get trashed up. Don't worry about it so much. I'm not saying throw money away, but, I mean, I don't even know. I don't even know. But, I'll end this with a couple shorts that I did here. Again, I'm not a, oh, God. I'm not a videographer by any means. I'm a photographer. I'm learning video. I'm trying to get more creative with it. Trying to work with Premiere Pro and LumaFusion and just different options. So, but again, this was filmed on the Osmo Action. Most of these things that I do in the car are. And these little clips that I'll show afterwards, if anybody's interested in sticking around, they're filmed with the Osmo Action as well, using some Polar Pro filters. I've done some time lapses, motion lapses, or I guess you could say hyperlapses, and I've done some other things. So enjoy or don't enjoy. Please subscribe if you like these. I promise that all my videos aren't, mindless rants where I'm just getting pissed off about stuff. Most of them are actual, I don't get into real technical reviews, but I just talk about how I feel shooting the gear that I use, and if that's helpful for you. But please subscribe, hit the notification bell at the bottom if you want to be notified of my nonsense. But I hope you do, because sometimes I make sense. All right, guys, thank you. I'll see you on the next one.